Cek 1 2. Halo semuanya, kembali lagi di SDV Play. Silver Shandya di sini. Lanjut setelah selesai quest fitur quest inspektur kocak Hildebrand. Sekarang aku kembali ke quest utama teman-teman. Masih di ekspansi pertama area Reborn, tapi patch 2.2 kalau nggak salah ya. Patch 2.2 stroke the Maelstrom. Jadi aku sekarang sudah masuk ke quest ketiga untuk quest utama, itu di Mother of Exile. Hari ini aku menargetkan, dan ke depan aku menargetkan quest utama dulu ya, jadi biar tidak ketinggalan cerita utamanya. Karena aku lihat di YouTube apa itu namanya, orang-orang sudah selesai tuh quest utama sampai ekspansi terakhir ya, Endwalker ya, dan reaksinya temen-temen di YouTube itu apa ya, sangat emosional. Kayak jalan ceritanya itu sangat-sangat wow gitu. Makanya aku tidak mau ketinggalan, dan aku tidak mau kena spoiler, jadi aku lanjut terus quest utama dulu sampai bisa selesai ekspansi terakhir ya. Jadi ikuti terus ya teman-teman. Mungkin aku tidak akan banyak komentar atau istilahnya tidak banyak ngoceh. Nanti kita ikuti skenario nya ya, atau dialognya dari skenario utama ya teman-teman ya. Oke, tanpa berlama-lama langsung aja ya teman-teman. Sting Street mana nih? Chamber of Doom. Oke. Harusnya balik ke ini ya. salah biar lebih cepat. Terakhir sih kalau nggak salah kedatangan tamu dari negara lain ya, yang nyamar pakai kostum kayak ratu gitu. Lupa aku, lama gak lanjut ini kayaknya harus lapor ke raja yang di ini ya, udah ngomong ke Reborn ini, pimpinannya dia udah. Yugiri, sorry, ini loh tamunya namanya Yugiri.
Kaidanに応じていただき感謝いたす。砂の女王よ。本来ならば東方ゆかりの品々を持参し礼を尽くすべきところ。
tamu dari kerajaan sebelah lah istilahnya.
しかし落ち人たる我らには富も時間もありませぬ。無礼を承知で嘆願させていただきたい。我らドマの民をウルダ派に受け入れてくださらぬか。
butuh pertolongan gitu ya.
ウルダ派第17代国王ナナモウルナモである。夕霧と言ったか。まずは楽にされよ。アルフィノより話は聞いている。何でもガレマール帝国に祖国を滅ぼされたというが。
さようです、陛下。帝国は現在次期皇帝争いを起とした内乱の渦中。内乱の影響は帝都はもちろん辺境にまで及んでおります。我々ドマの民はその混乱に乗じガレマール帝国からの独立戦争に挑んだものの敗北。
キコーラはドマからの船で海を渡ったというな。
商船に偽装した大型船が一隻。その戦争には 200を超える同胞が身を寄せ合っております。ただし我らもドマから逃れた船の一隻こちらで受け入れていただけるようなら、
Maka aku percepat aja ya teman-teman biar ini.
無論ただでなどと都合の良いことは思っておらぬ。我らを兵や働き手として使って構わない。
どうであろう、サカツ州の方々。
いい提案ではないか。第7零祭からこっち復興やら開拓やらで人手が不足して。
彼はミラージュトラストの総帥。
Nggak kesusahan.
異国の
Bentar ya
民だ。
teman-teman, aku skip aja.
法の
Settingannya aku ganti aja deh biar lebih enak. Apa ini? Oh iya, karena ini masih Real Reborn, aku berubah jadi Bardu aja teman-teman. Sekarang mana nih, ke sini langsunglah teleport. Untuk patch 2.2 aku pakai ini dulu aja, apa namanya, bar dulu. Nanti kalau patch berikutnya 2.3 balik pakai samurai ya. Apa pakai samurai aja kali ya. Iya kali ya, pakai samurai aja kali lebih lagi. Lebih kesatria gitu lah. Oke lah. Diajak Mordona ya. Seingatku sih terakhir markas pindah ke situ, soalnya di FFXIV sudah gak aman ya buat pilih ya. Oke, lanjut. Oh, aku sama Aldi sama. Oke. Ya, cepat. Nanti batas untuk video ini patch 22 sampai drop ke Maelstrom ya, semoga bisa terkejar ya. Makanya aku sedikit bergegas. 44, sorry haha. Oke, ngobrol ke Alpino dulu. Oke. Syukurlah dapat bala bantuan Lady Yudiri. Oke. Vending itu untuk tanker, slaying itu DPS milu, item untuk ini ya. Aduh. Ring ya. Level 90. Waduh, nggak bisa double nih. Ini aja deh. Slaying aja. Terakhir soalnya Bard udah lebih tinggi level gearnya. Oke, kita coba ya. Dengan dan juga apa? Ya, mantap kali. Simpan dulu, baru di delete ya teman-teman. Karena sudah ada level yang lebih tinggi. Up. Mau jalan dulu. Nikel kurang kalung ya pokoknya. Kalung. Oke, sudah oke semua. Kalungnya Barbati. Dapat ring ini lagi. Oke, ke face perbaik. Huzat, ketemu Huzat dulu ya. Udah lama nggak balik ke face perbaik. Nah, itu dia Huzat. ngobrol sama anaknya Yusan di atasnya. Waduh, game head and seek. Oke, cari anak-anak yang bersembunyi. Tuh, dapat satu. Cari lagi. Ada lagi ya. Oh tuh di atas tuh. Gampang lah bro, nyari bro. Ada tandanya bro. Tinggal satu di mana ini? Tuh ketemu langsung kan. Ada tandanya bro, gampang bro. Bah. Oke, kembali ke Hosan. Oke, aku ambil casting aja ya. Jujur teman-teman, aku kalau terkait milih job, aku lebih suka DPS, terutama rank DPS, terus milih DPS sama magic DPS ya. Kalau disuruh meranin job healer support gitu, tanker, aduh masya Allah parah, susah. Neko ya, Neko aku 90. Oke, aku cek di sini. Oke, Neko untuk Bard ya kalau gitu. Oke, sip. Tuh berangkat bro, situ ya, sini dulu ya. Sebelum berangkat kita harus survei jalannya ya, pastikan kondisi aman ya untuk landing kiri ya, makanya harus memastikan patroli dulu, patrol. Biasanya di sini pasti ada monster. Kita survei dulu, pastikan aman ya. Oke, ada tuh satu. Oke, sekarang balik lagi. Oke, sudah aman jalannya. Sabar. Main nyelonong aja. Apa ini? Whatever like with this baby. Aja deh. Ngasal aja. Kayak lebih wajar gitu deh. Naik dulu. Quick save. Oke, bentar ya. Ini dihilangin aja deh. Aku lupa quick save di mana. Oh, di sini. Halo. Mahjong entusias. Judi. antusiasnya sama judi. Oke, lapor lagi kok Albinaut. Misi selesai. Lanjutkan misi berikutnya. Oh, sorry, tadi buat partnya agak salah. Oke, kita ganti part ini. Tarifnya. Oke, mantap. Lalu create lagi part yang lama di delete. Oke, kita kembali ke samurai. Kembali ke menu pilih ya. Balik ke mantul ya. Loh, masih balik. Oh, belum hapus sih. Oke, sebentar. Oke, dulu lanjutnya. Samurai sabda. Halo, ya, lama tidak bertemu. Kok sepi? Urianjir, 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 Urianjir. Susah juga. Oh iya, Mistola lama nggak ketemu. Akan crit kembali. Akan crit lagi ke Dubai.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye, our suspicions were well founded. The serpent reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
Aduh, Leviathan.
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the serpent reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Vision lagi nih. Apalagi nih. Dua orang saling terkonflik nih.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Iya, laut Leviathan.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise mid surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Ya, dapat vision seperti itu ya.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not?
Iya, sama. Keren nih.
Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa.
Okay.
I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks. But there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Iya, Tancred bodyguard.
Your company is
Iya.
ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
A primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
Batu ya, terima kasih.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Oke. Leviathan nih, kok serem banget ya. The sea rises. Casting, tetap casting. Oke, kita lanjut. Quest berikutnya, The Sea Rises. Ini tinggal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kurang 6 quest lagi. Jadi aku barusan cek di Wikipedia ya. Kita langsung ke Minsa. Ini udah beberapa quest yang unlock ya. Shall We Dance itu job dancer sudah kebuka. Out of the blue ini kalau nggak salah blue mage. Sorry. Kita cek. Ya, blue mage. Aku agak bingung blue mage kayak gimana, tapi nanti aja deh. Kita ke sini dulu ya. Wah, seperti pimpinan Minsa. Udah lama gak ketemu sama pimpinannya. Bakal lawan Leviathan kali nanti ya. Oke, lanjut. Camp School Valley. Oh, ke situ. Oke. Masih ada dokumen cerita. Oh, ini belum. Ya. Nanti aku cek lagi kelas-kelas yang belum kebuka ya, dungeon ini. Sini di atas. Salah. Hahaha. Reset ya. Baru itu penting. Bentar ya. Oke, kita ke sini ya. Tuh, malah kabur. Oke, ini di dalam sini. Nggak kelihatan. Finally.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Did I miss much? So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency. To the Aetherite!
You'll forgive me my lateness.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled swordwalkers tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
Such power! It is transcendent!
Seven hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal. O mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. But it should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon! Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave. There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Halfstone, 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the Company of Heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Halfstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Halfstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The Company of Heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the Company of Heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but 2 might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Oke. Break sebentar ya, ambil camilan. Oke, lanjut konfront dengan Leviathan. Semoga dapat party sambil menunggu di sini. Sambil menunggu ya teman-teman, boleh ngecek Wikipedia dulu. Jadi aku sudah sampai dungeon di Leviathan ya, jadi tinggal 2 quest lagi, patch 2.2 selesai teman-teman. Tapi kalau sudah selesai patch untuk Maelstrom, akan ada fitur quest lagi untuk membuka dungeon baru ya teman-teman. Masih sepi aja. Dia tunggu lagi ya teman-teman. Semoga segera dapat partinya. Sambil menunggu party, mungkin aku akan sedikit menjelaskan. Jadi sebenarnya di patch 2.2 terus dengan itu ada 14 quest yang dimana di video awal kan aku udah masuk quest ketiga. Nah nanti di sini aku sudah sampai quest ke 12, tinggal 2 quest lagi. Quest ini ya, when you getting with the Eternity, dan terakhir truk the Maelstrom. Nanti setelah selesai truk the Maelstrom, lanjut quest di patch 2.3. Judulnya nanti Defender of Akhirnya. Nanti itu juga ada 14 quest, tapi sebelum sampai ke situ, setelah aku selesai truk the Maelstrom, nanti akan ada unlock quest ya. Ada unlock quest. Apa ya? Ini The World Leader Extreme Align Leviathan level Extreme. Aduh, susah juga nanti. Ada kok di dungeon apa rate ya, sebentar. Biasanya sih masuk trial. Ya ini The Striking Tree. Jadi nanti lawan Ramuh, summon Ramuh, level extreme, Jasmine Bolt and Lightning. Terus kumpulan. Ini patch. Sorry, patch ke 2.3 nih nanti. Ya itu masih nanti ya lanjutannya. Oke, sudah ada 2 DPS. Sambil menunggu ya, ini aku sedang buka Wikipedia. Ada masih belum terbuka itu. Jadi akan trial dan Jin. Lanjut apa ya? Ya, jadi di situ masih ada dungeon yang belum kebuka. Oh, udah parah serius. Mungkin sudah deh. Ya masih kosong nih, kelihatan. Itu cuma 12 lebih. Oke, akhirnya lanjut lawan Leviathan. Aduh, sudah ditunggu Leviathan. Ini maksudnya aku diumpahin gitu atau gimana? Gila. kasih teman-teman. Kembali ke Lim selalu bisa. Udah, ini level hard ya. Kalau misalkan level ekstrim nggak jauh lagi nanti ya. Ada nanti level ekstrim. Kenapa nih? Wow, sepertinya sedikit melek ya. Yuk, kita lanjut. Salah jalan kan.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. "'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service."
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment. But if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'ashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Oke. Tinggal 2 lagi teman-teman. ini tuh ke bawah upper deck ya. Kurang sakit. Salah ya? Oh, salah. Ini di bawah tadi. Oke, selesai. Tinggal satu lagi. Tapi dari kubu oke, baca raja. Kita kembali ke Terimakasih. Markas baru, keren. Oh. Oke, lapor ke ya.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibeth spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder, could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Udah balik Urianger.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
Meeting udah selesai, kenapa dia masih sendiri? Baru makan.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Aja. Makan aja deh. Oke, trip Maelstrom selesai. Pakai dulu piring. Mantap. Sekarang sampai naik. Masuk upgrade device ya. Piring 100. Oke. Kita ambil dulu aja. Oke, teman-teman, patch 2.2 setelah selesai teman-teman ya, masuk ke patch 2.3 di grid device ya. Mana tadi? Jadi patch 2.3 nanti akan aku lanjutkan di video berikutnya, ada 14 juga akan aku bikin satu video. Jadi video ini selesai ya, patch 2.2 terus Maelstrom. Patch berikutnya akan aku lanjutkan di video berikutnya. Oke teman-teman, terima kasih telah menikmati video ini ya. Jangan lupa seperti biasa, jika kalian menikmatinya, subscribe channelnya teman-teman, subscribe channelnya, like videonya, dan share semua video ke saudara-saudara atau teman kalian. Oke, terima kasih.